Hey y'all, it's your girl Jamekia. I'm coming to you with some more information just to help you get your life together. So, listen, I was about to on the last video talk to y'all about pretty much creating multiple savings multiple accounts so that you can start differentiating where your money's going and how to spend your money and all this other stuff. And then I got into a whole nother topic, y'all, and I was like, we just gonna break this thing on down, break it on up. So I was telling you guys that one of my friends, she is really good with her money, and so she was reminding me about um having multiple accounts. And I am a big fan of multiple accounts, honey. I got a couple of them, and I love them. Chill. All right, but let me stop. I love having multiple accounts. And the reason being is because typically when you get paid, all of your money go into one account. In that one account, it looks like you are balling out of control sometimes, depending on how much money you make. Sometimes you may not make a whole lot of money. So it may not look like that. But for those of you, once you get yourself financially sound, you see this lump sum of money in an account, and it's like, okay, I can do X, Y, Z, and I got it, right? However, you may have to pay your rent out of that account, your food is coming out of that account, your personal items are coming out of that account, everything is coming out of one account. And say, for instance, you want multiple accounts for multiple reasons, right? So, one example, say, for instance, you're choosing that you want to purchase a home. And when you decide that you want to purchase a home, you are now having to show you have to show them that you have that money, and then you have to be careful about purchasing stuff, not purchasing stuff, not opening anything new, not it's all what you can't do, right? That's one thing. When you Another thing is if you only have one account, if someone does something like me, somebody stole my identity once before in life, shambles, honey, shambles. But if somebody steals your identity, or if someone you use your card somewhere, because y'all know it happens, and somebody gets access to your banking information and they shut that banking account down, then what are you to do? And it's a sad scenario that can happen, and that has happened to some people, but you don't have anything else. You're kind of stuck. Or say, for instance, if all of your funds are going into just this one account, and there's just so many things that could go wrong, that has gone wrong for so many people. And you just want to have a safety net of sorts. But outside of that, because I don't want to fear monger, I don't want to make this a fear-based thing. But one of the things that I know is that having multiple accounts, for me, let's debrief, let's relax a little bit. It helps you to really see things in a grander scope. So imagine, I'm gonna put this this whiteboard back up too, so we can kind of talk about it this way too. So imagine that you are really in the practice of wanting to purchase a new house, or not purchase a new house. Let's say purchase a new car. You want to purchase a new car, and you want to get your finances together. You should create a savings account that says car. You should already have a savings account. I talked to y'all about that you have uh let's say 10% going into that every pay period, no matter what. This one, you do not touch. I'm gonna put that right there. Don't touch. Don't cry for me, Argentina. All right. You should have a savings account that you just do not touch whatsoever. Just, it don't matter. I don't even want you to have any excuses. Don't touch. 10% goes in there, don't touch it. You should have a one that you use for a car. Say you want to have a new car, you set up and say, okay, a new car costs, maybe you just want the down payment, maybe you want the whole 30, 40, $50,000, whatever it is. Set it to the side and say, that's what I want. I want to put $50,000 in this account And you can choose to have a specific date to it if you want. I don't know. Do what you want to do. Do what fits best for you. But have that for that car. Or just have an account that says auto, and this could be for whether it's your car, whether it is the car payments, car insurance, car maintenance, car repairs, whatever, anything that deals with the auto. You're always putting, let's say you can start out with just putting $20 to $25 a month into this account. It doesn't have to be a lot, but if you're putting it in there and you're not touching it, you're not messing with it, it's just going over there. That's, you're not talking about your, or let's take away the insurance and the gas, right? And you just pay that out your main account. You're just putting that $20 to $25 into it. If your car, let's say the motor breaks down, the transmission goes out, or it needs some type of repair, you can go into that account and pull it out, and you don't have to stress and worry, where's this coming from, how is this going to work, blah blah blah, because there's something set up for that. So just think about that as a thought to have. You want to have an account that's set up that says auto. Okay, it's just one thing to have. So then you can have a regular everyday savings. Okay, so this everyday savings, you may have a cap on it. This is your everyday savings. Girl, every day making a way. All right, this is your everyday savings. You can choose to put 10% of your funds in that. You can choose just to put $5 in it. Whatever it is that you want to do, and this could be something that you do monthly. It doesn't have to be every pay period. It's whatever you choose. You want to just be consistent in what you choose. If you say five, again, just because it says every day doesn't mean that you put something in it every day. This just means that you have access to it. So it's different from here because this one you don't touch. This is every pay period. You're putting something in this bad boy. Let me put that down. Every pay period. You're gonna put 10%, and it's up to you whether it's your gross or your net. But you're gonna put 10% of your gross or net income into that account. Let's put everybody put in this 10%. All right. So it's up to you which one you select to do. But every day, every pay period, you will put 10% of your gross or net pay into this account. But it's savings, and you do not touch it whatsoever. I'm stern on that one. Like your mama about to whoop you behind. Don't touch it. But then you have everyday savings where you put $5 in that bad boy. Whatever you choose, you can do that monthly, you can do it bi-weekly, whatever. You just want to put something in it. This one, it'll be attached to your checking. You can see it, you can have access to it. This, no access. No access. You do not want to see this account whatsoever. This one, you can see it. Who cares? It is what it is. All right. Then you can have, if you are a homeowner, you want to have an account for your home repair. Yeah, I was gonna say, how y'all spell it? Ain't that how you spell it? I don't know how to spell. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not the best speller. That seems like it's about right. I was about to ask Alexa, but I'm just gonna do it like this. We're gonna call it what it is. So you want an account that says home repair. Now, again, you choose how much you want to put into this and put it in there at what interval you want to put it in. These other accounts, you're going to choose a set amount and what interval do you want to put it in. These accounts that you're coming up with, you don't want to touch them. You can have one that says health. You can have a health account. This is going to be, again, something different from your health insurance and all this other stuff. Because again, when you have health insurance, there is a copay. There is other parts that you are responsible for paying, and you want to make sure that if something does happen to you or your family members, that you have that coverage there for you. If you are unable to work and you did not purchase yourself a life insurance coverage or a plan, then you want to make sure that you have something set to make those payments from. So what is it? So this is for you to have your own coverage for you. Again, I'm going to be talking later about different health policies or life insurance policies that you can get that can take care of those things for you. However, you still need to have this type of stuff in place for you, because this is foundational work. So if you do the foundational work for yourselves, then everything else is just going to be a stronger building for you. You want to think of all this that I'm going to be going over as you building a strong foundation, a strong institute for you and your family to continue, your legacy. Because people talk about a legacy all the time, and it is what do you want that legacy to look like? And for me, this is me. My legacy is about helping other individuals choose and figure out what it is, strategize out what it is that they want for themselves, right? I love that. And I want you to have that freedom for yourself. And so freedom and success and all these things look different for different people, but this is one way that I can assist people. And through that, I can do all the other things that I love to do. And y'all will see, but let's do this. Let's get your life together, because until we get the basics down, all the other stuff I want to talk about, that stuff don't matter to y'all. That I can't help you until you get that security piece together for you. So I want to do that. Let me help you get this security piece down for you, and then we could talk about, bettering yourself all the way around. So again, you got your first piece, this first savings that you don't touch. You have everyday savings. You can have car and auto, home repair. You can have a health savings account. I'm trying to scoot over. If you have children, I would even have a account that is labeled children, and that's up to you how you want to handle that. Maybe you want this to be for their education. This could be childcare. This could be if you see them going to college, if you see them going to a trade or just anything. Education can be travel. You can have your own personal travel account. If you're a person who has never traveled or is looking to travel, go ahead and start putting 5, 10, $15 to the side, $20 to the side. All of these accounts, you can put $20 a month to the side, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, $120. Because this one here, we ain't even counting that one in, because that one gonna be the regardless. On top of that, all the other ones, $120 roughly into these accounts. And again, these are for people who are getting more into this area of financial stability for themselves. I'm trying to think of anything else, but this can go a long ways. What some people do also, because you have your personal checking, and it's just, again, what you see for yourself. So within your checking, I know some people have where they have their bills coming from one area of their checking. They have another account for entertainment. They have an account for investments or save, other types of investments if they wanted to. I will talk later about mutual funds. Again, I don't know if I said it in this video or not, but your IRAs, insurance, all that good stuff, all that good jazz. But here again, I just want it to be something just basic for you and your family. I'm looking over here because in my planner, I do have a daily planner called Vision that is out. And there's a page, I think it's on page 35. I don't know if it's set up that way in the book. I'm on my system, which is a little different because the books I had here I sold. I already sent them out, so I can't really show it to you. But if you guys check me out on Instagram or I don't think I posted it on TikTok if I'm not certain. But if you check me out on Instagram and Facebook, I believe I showed a couple copies of Vision. It's available on jandersonbooks.com as well if you want to order your copy. I do need to change that. Y'all better get them now because I'm gonna change it because shipping was I gotta add shipping to it. So get it now while I'm still paying for shipping because y'all gonna be getting that. Y'all gonna have to pay for shipping. Um, because baby, she is 200 and some odd pages, but she's very detailed. It's a planner, and there's a page on page 35. Get back to what I was talking about that really talks about different descriptors. So, of course, when we talk about bills, you have your rent, if you have property taxes. Oh, that's another one that you should have. Many of you, excuse me, you have your taxes included. Some of you have your taxes included in your house payment. And usually what they do is they're collecting that every month and they have it set in your oh my gosh, I'm catching a blank. What is it called? Because I'm into that too, y'all. I'm a girl of all trades, but I'm so mad I'm catching a blank. But they have it pretty much how this works is you send in your payment, they have it over into a savings account. In that savings account, they collect it for you all year long. And they have it in what I taught you guys about in almost like a high yield savings account. And then they send your payment off to the state at the end of the year. But that money was sitting there in a savings account earning interest that you're not going to receive, but they keep. And they earn that money. And so, of course, it's because a lot of people weren't paying their taxes. So, you know, they should be able to keep it because they're doing the work for you. However, like I was saying before, is a lot of this stuff you guys can do on your own. A lot of these things you can be responsible for. Now, if you don't want to be responsible, for all means, let them people handle that. Let them do that and do whatever they're gonna do. But please do understand you're paying twice for it because it's getting wrapped up in your mortgage. Your mortgage, you have interest on it because now you're having a higher uh, we'll talk about that on another day. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned so that I can go through that with y'all. Because what y'all don't know, and I've been doing that for a long time as a notary and a loan closing agent. Y'all y'all just be signing documents, honey. But for right now, with this, because I want to keep this real nice and short, because I've hit almost 20 minutes already. Um, get your account set up. Do what you need to do in order to get your finances in order. The book again, jandersonbooks.com. It's also available. Just get it from there because I'm tired of getting God because I be creating stuff and I be getting God. Go to jandersonbooks.com. I'm gonna actually be having a lot of other stuff there too. I'm gonna have some stuff that's gonna be free for you to access as well on the website. So go over to my website. I'm gonna start uploading those downloadables in June. The free downloadables in June. Get your hands on that and start getting yourself in order. Get your life together. I don't know how else to put it. Get your life together, start with the small stuff, and then work your way up to the bigger things. This again is just one level up from what I was talking about before. However, my biggest piece is right here for y'all. This is number one. If you can't do nothing else, start there. Step one. Okay, this is step one. If you can start there, all this other stuff will come in due time, and you will build yourself up to being financially stable, being financially free, all of that in due process. But you have to be able to first find a way to just do this one piece, and go back to, I think it was video number 2 that I the first real video where I'm teaching, where I talk a little bit more about this, and just follow the steps. I'm really just giving y'all the lay of the land of getting yourself in order, just basic stuff, and I'm gonna keep coming back, keep posting materials. Like I said, I'm gonna do it every week. I'm gonna have some new material coming out for you to access, and um, use what you need. What they say, eat the meat, trim the fat. Use what you need, and get your family right. It's about you and your family. Okay? All right, y'all. So I love y'all. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Send this information to others. Please forward it out to other people, y'all. Like the channel. Please subscribe. I need my numbers up, y'all. Look, and they say closed mouth don't get fed. So make sure you subscribe, ask your friends, share the video with your friends, ask them to subscribe as well. Um, because we want this information to get out, and I want people to be very well informed as we continue. All right. I love y'all. Bye.